My name is Vanessa Teo, and I am the Vice President for Global Learning and Talent Development. Well, continuous learning is really important because at DFS we are constantly changing as an organization. And it's really important that our teams understand how to continuously upskill and elevate themselves so that we're keeping pace with the business and helping to lead really important transformational changes in our business. Continuous learning for our sales associates is extremely important because our customer is changing. Years ago, our customers will come into the stores and they may not necessarily be fully knowledgeable about everything that they're buying. But today, with information being at their fingertips, they're constantly on their mobiles. They've done research even before entering into our stores, and they're very much wired to peer groups and social network, which tells them everything that they want to know and even more than they need to know about all of the products that they're buying. And so it's really important from an education standpoint that our employees know their product, know their categories very, very well, and understand how to still give an excellent and exceptional customer experience to our customers who come in through our stores.
My name is Patria Hindman. I'm the Vice President of Human Resources for our Southeast Asia region, and I'm based here in Singapore. So the role of our sales associates is to really engage with our customers, understand what our customers' needs are, ask them probing questions so that they have a really good understanding, be able to provide customer service, exceptional customer service to our customers, and then of course be able to close the sale and have them purchase something from us. No, not at all. I mean, we really focus on engagement with the customer, and that you don't have to have a sale in your first engagement with that customer. Quite a number of times the customer will actually be shopping around. They'll be looking at the offerings in different locations or different service providers, and then through our customer service and being able to demonstrate that ours is better, we've got a lot of examples where the customer has gone away, perhaps seen that the price is even slightly higher, but we're able to convince the customer through our service that this is the right place to purchase. We also have worldwide guarantee, and that worldwide guarantee for any product that the customer buys, lifetime worldwide guarantee, really does make a point of difference between us and our competitors. So we have a guarantee with all of our products, our service guarantee, and that if a customer has purchased something from us, no matter where they are living in the world, they can reach out to our service centre and return the product, no questions asked. It leverages the global network, but it's also really important for our customer to authenticity of the product. We can guarantee authenticity of that product, and that service guarantee really helps provide that. Good question. I mean, for DFS, our turnover rate is below market, so we're happy to be able to keep our employees engaged. Learning and development is a huge part of why our employees stay with us. We really invest a lot in our people and a lot in our programs. That's both service-orientated programs, but also product programs. We actually certify some of our staff in different areas that they're responsible for. So for beauty, for example, or watches, they'll actually go through an international certification. Even for whiskey, for example, as well, we've certified internationally our staff. That level of learning and development that we provide, you just don't see that in some of the other retailers. So it's a great investment. It's one that we think is really important. It really does demonstrate to our staff that we value them, and of course we see the return in the way that they can engage with our customers. Over and above learning and development, it's really important that we understand how our staff are feeling. So on an annual basis, we do an employee pulse survey. We want to understand what attracts them to stay with DFS, why are they working for us, and more importantly, how are they feeling about the learning and development opportunities, the career path that we're offering. And so through that employee pulse survey, we can get a lot of information. They also can give us verbatim comments as well that we can drill into. And then once we have the feedback, we're able to develop action plans to address the areas that we believe is important to address. And then we update our employees on, what we're doing to address those areas that they've raised with us. I think thirdly is we also really focus on employee engagement. We have some very structured recognition programs where all of our staff are able to be nominated for recognition in different awards or areas. One of the other awards that we introduced back in 2010, specifically for our sales associates, is a Chairman's Club. This is where managers nominate a small select group of sales associates for their exceptional service and behaviours, and then there is a panel of senior executives that hear the nominations, and then they select who will be joining the Chairman's Club. And so the CEO Chairman of DFS gets to see the shortlist and to make the final selection. So here in Singapore, since it was launched in 2010, we've had close to over 90, I think close to 100 nominations, and a large number who have actually joined and become a member of Chairman's Club. And what the winners get is $5,000 US investment in them. So they can use it however they like to further develop themselves through learning.
So what would be this learning?
It could be anything. So some of the staff have chosen to do further certification, say for example in beauty, so they might choose to do a makeup artistry course. Some of the staff have chosen to go and visit some of our other locations and spend some time with experts in perhaps different categories or the same category that they're responsible for. The majority though go to overseas trips, which we actually facilitate and organise, and we'll visit our vendors. We'll visit, go to Scotland, for example, and take anybody across the globe who has won this scholarship and are looking after liquor perhaps as their category, and they'll go and visit different vendors, distilleries, and learn more in depth about the product. They'll then come back to their location, and then they'll share that knowledge with the other staff members. So not only are they being developed, but also our staff that haven't gone also get that learning and development too, because we bring the learning back. Policy is to firstly ensure that our salaries are set at the right level. And when I say the right level, that it's market competitive. We want to ensure that that's the hygiene factor is taken care of first. Of course, we'll have commission incentives over and above that. They've still got to drive the right behaviour. We don't want people fighting over sales. We want the team to be working together. So there's team-orientated incentives. And of course, there are still individual incentives, but we manage the behavior, I think, is really important as well. It's all about the team striving towards their targets rather than the individual. There's a couple of critical challenges. Firstly, it's about how they learn. So we have to adapt the way in which we develop the millennials versus other generations. They want everything quick, fast, and different methods of learning. So we'll have to look at how do we use digital, how do we develop and train them in small pockets rather than in long, classroom type setting training. So that's the first one. Secondly, it is also the millennials want to have a job for a short period of time and then try something new, try something different. And what we have is a lot of long-serving staff who have been here 20 or 30 years. And how do they work alongside each other? Because the 20 or 30-year staff members are developing and training the millennials, and then the millennials will leave after 2 or 3 years. And they see that quite frustrating. They don't understand why they've come in and left after a short period of time. So we also have to look at how our existing staff are working alongside the millennials, that they understand the different generations and how to support them, and how to maximize the time whilst the millennials are working with us. However we're going to develop our staff, yes, we have to target it and adjust it for the millennials, but I think all generations want to have learning in different methodology, and if we can keep up with the times as such, and be able to deliver training faster, more seamlessly in shorter periods versus the traditional classroom methods, then it's not only going to benefit the millennials, but it's going to benefit all generations.